Silly. Hey everybody, Joseph's over here clowning. You know, we are working to do a lot of stuff, and so we've been looking at retail properties, and that's taken a lot of time. So we're still trying to figure out, you know, where we're going to have the store, what the best place is for the store. But what I've been working to do is get more variety in my store. So I found some things that I really like. I love my own incense, but I also like using other products. And so one of the things we're going to do is we're actually going to set up a group for people who are interested in selling their products through our store, because we're going to be starting to gather artisans and spiritual workers who make great things to sell on our shelves. Excuse me. So that's coming up next. But here's some more of the more commercial stuff that we have, and some bottling changes and some new products. So I found these, what they call Dupe Sticks, on one of my wholesaler websites. And if I burn any other incense, I've tried a lot of different incenses, but when I usually am not burning mine, I'm using him. I love their incense. Some people don't like it, to each his own, but these Dupe Sticks are really cool because they are much thicker than your average incense stick, and it comes in the package with the little holder here. So because I was like, well, we got them, I was just like, I knew they were going to be big, but I'm like, damn, now we got to buy the holders. But it comes with one in every package. And there's about 14 of them in here. So think about, like, I don't know, there's like 4 or 5 incense sticks mashed together. These things are huge. Yes, Denise, I'll be putting up a post. So you guys, if you're interested in selling any of your products, I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the camera because it's over here. You guys let me know. I'm right side up, right? I'm not sideways or anything. Because like the last time I did this in landscape mode, I was sideways. Okay? So, oh, and Diane, stay on because there's going to be some stuff from the intensive that we purchased. So it's thick as hell. It's strong. I love it. What I love about Rose is I love roses, but Rose also removes negative energy. So this combined with rose water is lovely. So these are going to be they're going to be on our website this weekend. Y'all give me a minute. And they're going to be $2.50, and they're really thick. There are 13 of them in there. And some other of my favorite hemp incenses. Well, my cousin Melissa basically buys almost everything we have every time we have these. These were out of stock. These are the Amarapalis. They are traditionally used, I believe, in Hinduism for special occasions. This was a goddess of luxury, and so if you want to bring yourself a bath water, or you got a special boo coming over, this is it's got to be the most pleasant incense I've ever smelled in life. I found it at a gas station here, and then was able to work with my wholesalers to get it for you guys, because it's very hard to find. Black Magic. Okay, which it says Magia Negra. But if you look over here on the other side, it says Black Magic. So if you're doing baneful magic, negative spell work, this is a very good incense to use. And I've seen a lot of people, when they've been doing not so nice spell work, put this to use. So this, and it smells good too, and it works. Some of the other cool things that we have from other manufacturers for sale are incense coffins. We have one of these left, and I have one that's really beautiful. What I like about the incense coffins is there's a space in here for the cones. And then what you can't see is right up in here, there are spaces here and here for regular stick incense. So this will not hold a dupe stick, but it will hold cone as well as stick incense. So, I'm hoping with these start to move, we'll put more of them in stock. But right now, this is the last one that we have. This one's beautiful. It's purple, in honor of the purple one. And they come in various colors. If there's one that you want to see, this is only $11. And what I love is it's safe. When I go to bed and I light some rose or some Amara Poly incense, somebody obviously doesn't know I'm on this. Okay, I'm here. I've got to text my friend who usually comes when on all my lives, but she called me today. So real quick, so she don't call me no more. I'm gonna let her know that I'm doing Facebook Live. So Real quick, doing Facebook Live. And nobody ever calls me until I get on this. And she's on all my lives, so just letting her know. So these are $11, and they are definitely worth the bargain. It's a beautiful color, purple. We're trying to get fuchsia. We're trying to get other colors. But when I go to bed at night, if I want to burn incense, I don't have to worry about burning my house down. So these are awesome. They're available on the website. They'll be available in our retail store. One of the things that you need to burn my hand ground incense, hello everybody, is charcoal. And Swift Light, gotta be real kind of careful about your charcoal, because it can actually mess with the smell of your incense. And I've had some funky charcoal, but Swift Light burns clean, doesn't alter the smell of your incense. So these are going to be available, I believe, let me see, for $2.95. I believe there are 10 of them in a pack. Okay, so those will be going on the website this weekend. We've already added the Black Magic. We've already updated the stock for the Amar Poly. And then what everybody needs is a money attraction incense. So this is a nice, if, we also endorse the Broke No More incense. But if you want to use a cone rather than fooling around with charcoal, then we have money attraction incense. I try to stock things, especially because I'm doing this from my house and we don't have a large stock room. And that's one of the reasons why we're getting a store, because it's getting ridiculous. We keep wanting to add things and we can't because we're running out of room. And so then also candles, 7-day candles, they're back in stock. I had to take them off. I've decided that I'm pretty much not going to use the pre-printed botanical candles anymore. I'm going to go ahead and use my spells that I put on the mini spell kits on our candles that I fix. So look for all of them, all of my formulations. They're available online. There will be a spell on the front of the candle, and then they will come fixed. Okay. So I don't just sell the plain candles, because I'm not going to sell things that you can go like to the local grocery store and pick up. It has to be something that's worked and charged by me. So, but once we get a retail store, then most certainly you'll be able to buy the plain candles. Also, we have little golden incense holders, and I'd have to bend over here and go in the drawer, but they're the little cute ones that look very Indian in nature. They're only $3. We've got a ton of them on the website. They'll work with any cone incense. Yeah, depending on the size of your charcoal, you might be able to set the charcoal inside of it as well. I'll test that out and see. Now, another thing that I find is when I use my own products, and I do, and when I find something that I don't like about it, I change it. And so recently, we really hated putting those samplers in those itty bitty vials. So we cut down the amount of vials and went to fatter, shorter bottles that are easier to use. And they even have a little diffuser at the bottom, so you can do it by drop. So we changed those. I put a picture up on Instagram about it. So check my Instagram to see the new bottles there. I also am changing from these spray bottles for my colognes. I love these bottles, but what I have found in my own personal use at home, and I've had a couple customers complain, the actual spray mechanisms get clogged. Well, probably because these were not meant to have roots and herbs in them. So I thought about, how can I do a new bottle that works for my customers, and I found these. These are big versions of what my oil bottle looks like. And they're perfectly round, and I'm in love with them. So they're the same size. They're 2 ounces, okay? So the cologne will now be a splash. However, never fear. For an extra $1.50, you can add on a kit that will help you to pull the cologne out of the bottle and put some in a little purse-sized spray, which will also have a label for you. If you purchased one of our miniature spell kits, you'll notice that this is what our colognes are in our miniature spell kits. So for an extra $1.50, you can get these and add them on, or you can just get the cologne as a splash by itself. So the new bottles will be posted. These are, I believe the colognes are 17, and this is, in my opinion, a much more high quality bottle. that's certainly reusable. So be kind to the earth when you finish it and use it for something. Use it for your own concoctions. So this is what the cologne bottles will be in from now on. Now, one night when I was high, I ordered these instead of our 5-ounce water bottles. And these are awesome. These are mini water bottles. So we're going to start selling smaller versions of our waters for $7. So you can get the full-size version for, I believe, $15. But these are going to be $7, and these are miniature versions of all of our waters. You can get a water in any Big Liz formulation. So you can get a water, if Broke No Mo, Bring Me Bay. So you get a cologne, or you can get a water. Waters are softer. They're waters. They're not colognes. They don't have as much perfume oil in them. That is when you come to my intensive, there's going to be a lovely gift box, and we're going to do another little commercial for that once we have one set up. It's going to be, you're going to come and you're going to get each person that has registered for the intensive. The first night we sit down after dinner and start really talking about what we're going to be doing and answering questions. Every client is going to get a box, and we've picked out some beautiful boxes. Now, if a fella registers, we'll have to go get you something different, because these are very, very ornate, beautiful boxes, and I'll show them to you over the weekend once we get everything in there what we want to. But what we do know is that every single one of the participants will be doing a mini water. They're going to be doing a large water. They're going to be making a cologne. And let me see what we got here. Do we have can you pass me a tin, Joseph?
I cannot.
Yes, you can. And, hold on. They're going to be making an oil. They're going to be making a miniature jar, okay? This jar can be whatever you want it to be. This can be a sweetening jar. This can be a souring jar. This can be ward water. We're going to show you how to make all of them, okay? So everybody's going to get one of these jars. And then you're going to have, it's really going to be funny, because it's like, I don't want it to be a surprise. You're going to get a box full of empty bottles when you get here. You're going to get 3 tins when you come. And what you're going to do is, you're going to have one, you're going to make your own incense. There's going to be another one to make your own sachet powder. And there's going to be another one where you make your own working root. So, you know, we were trying to decide, you know, we always want people to be flexible. But one of the things that I'm going to suggest for the intensive is that you make one formula, whether it's love, money, blessings, whatever, and learn all of the properties of the roots that you put into your formula, because everybody that comes to our 4-day weekend intensives are going to make their own formula. We're going to show you how we do it. We're going to take reference books. We're going to work from personal experiences, and also how to tune into spiritual guidance. Sometimes, as I've just been told, use this, and I haven't known what it was used for, hadn't used it before. Look it up and find out that it's perfect for my particular spell. So you're going to have 3 of these. Incense. You're going to learn how to make your own incense. You're going to learn how to make your own working roots, which is the base for everything. So we're going to start off making the root mixture, and then a sachet powder. So all of that is going to go into your little box that when you first come down, it's going to be sitting down here at the table, and it's going to be nicely packaged. And as the weekend goes along, you're going to fill that box up with filled containers. So that's the plan for the 4-day intensive. 4-day intensive, we sold out April. April's gone. I believe we have 2 or 3 spots in May, and we only have 2 spots for June. And July's dates will be posted, and as in August, we're going to wait a little bit because we have something special we might be planning for that. Also, Joseph is going to start making witch bottles, and this is what they'll be coming in, and they'll be under his brand name, but they'll be on our site, on the Big Liz Conjure site. So be out. There's going to be, for the regular ones, they're going to be $35 just for, you know, his standard mixture. But if you want a custom witch bottle, then it'll be $45, and he will put in here what you want. Witch bottles can be used for a variety of reasons, and I'm going to let Joseph do his own Facebook Live to explain to you how they are used. And damn, I think that's it, but ain't that enough? Like I said, Most of this stuff is on the website. You can go in and order a cologne right now, but understand that it's not going to be a spray bottle. It's going to be a splash. Mini waters, the charcoal, and the Dupe Sticks will be added tonight. And Dupe, it's Dupe? Where's it? Oop. I don't know. I'm bad with words. And then probably within the next week, sweetening jars will be posted. So same thing, $35 if you want me to make one for you, okay, with that standard from one of our formulations, okay. Not all of our formulations are going to transfer well to sweetening jars, so I'm going to have to see which ones we're going to have offered. And then for a custom one with a spell written for you, it'll be $45. This will also come with 7 chime candles with the color corresponding to whatever spell. I did one of these yesterday, and I'm working it the entire week, and then I'm going to work it every week, or as needed, and it worked immediately. So I thought, man, if it works as good for me, I always test things. That's why I test my own cologne bottles. That's why I'm not selling the sprays anymore. And when I make something and it works, I'm trying to share the love. So, you know, really those spaces in the intensives are going to go quickly. You don't have to pay the whole $300 at once, but you have to understand that we've had to spend a lot to make sure, because you can't buy this stuff like 2 or 3. I had to buy 120 bottles. So in order for me to get, you know, I have to buy 50 tins at a time. So the intensive is going to be in my home. It's 4 days, and we have them on the website under classes. It's called Root Work 201. So the first thing is you got to take Root Work 101. There are spaces I'm teaching tomorrow night from 7 to 9 and Sunday night from 7 to 9. Although I just found out my daughter has a concert. She's going to be kind of mad at me because I forgot about it. But anyways, I have to teach the class. I'm not sure what time the concert is, but that just came to my mind. But tomorrow night it's 7 to 9. Sunday night it's 7 to 9. And that is a prerequisite for the 4-day intensive. The 4-day intensive is Root Work 201, where you will spend 4 days here in beautiful Reynoldsburg, Ohio, here at my house. If you are allergic to cats, y'all know I got Jezebel and Marky Post. Don't apply, because there are no refunds. But there's not cat hair all over my house. So if you can kind of tolerate cats in your existence, we'll make it work. But you're going to be here in my house. All meals that are going to be on site are going to be provided. That includes your accommodations and all of your class materials. The only extras that you might incur is if you want to use something that's very hard for me to get a hold of or is more expensive. And that's going to be on a per diem type of basis. We're also going to take field trips because there's several different occult stores here in Ohio, and we love them all. So we're going to try to get to a few of them while you're here. If it coincides with one of our Black Witch circles, you're going to have a whole bunch of folks here on a Saturday night, but it depends on when it's scheduled. And so we're just going to work from early in the morning until later in the evening. And 4 days. You get here Friday afternoon. You leave here Monday afternoon. Yes, bring your walking shoes. But I'm telling you, it's the field trips are one of those things that I'm not going to necessarily we're going to make every day, because when we get up in this room, we are in here forever, and hours and hours and hours, and we look up and it's dark outside. So you all might be so busy and so enthralled at what you're doing that we might not make it out. But if you want to take a break, you want to come out, that's great. We got a beautiful backyard. If you're vegetarian or vegan, we will make meals to accommodate to your particular situation. If you have allergies, let us know. Everybody who enrolls in the intensive will become part of the group. So as you get closer to your date, you'll be enrolled in the group for people who have gone or are going to a 4-day intensive, where you can ask questions about what do I need to bring, where's the airport, parking, which is very, very easy, You know, we are 6 hours out of Chicago, Illinois. We're about 6 hours out of Nashville, I think, something like that. We're about eight and a half, 9 hours out of New York City. So, but I always take 12 hours. Don't even ask me why. But it's a nice drive. It's a pretty safe drive. And we'll work around people's we know airline tickets can't all be purchased at the same time and stuff like that. So, excuse me, the nice thing about not having to go to like a rented facility and having it here in my home is that it is much more flexible. So this is for anybody that wants to learn root work. It's on the site. It's under classes. You don't have to pay for it all at once. So April is full. So if you want if you want to be in the May intensive, which I believe there are 2 or 3 spots left, what you have to do is by March 1st, you have to pay the first $150, and first come, first serve. So if somebody buys them up before March 1st, unfortunately, I can't add anymore because I want people to be comfortable here. I don't want too many people here at the house. We have room to sleep and a couple more real comfortable, but I want you to be especially comfortable. So we're only going to have 4 people at a time. So it's small classes, and there's 3 of us. So you're actually going to be able to sit and talk with us, pretty much get a lot of individualized attention. On the website is the flyer. You can download the PDF. It is very important that you purchase all of those books prior to your arrival. It is very important that you read Charles Chestnut's The Conjure Woman. He's one of the most famous writers who have written folk tales about African American root work and conjure. It's written in the old antebellum dialect, so it can be very difficult to read, but I want you to use your words. I want you to sound it out. Hi, Jared. Hi, everybody. But make sure you read that before you get here. Make sure you take Root Work 101 before you get here, because we are hitting the ground running. All these basics, all these backgrounds, all this stuff, that's Root Work 101. Root Work 201 is actually putting it all together. Now, there will be other online classes like Root Work 102, 103, 104 that's going to central itself around specific topics like sympathetic magic, making puppets, candles, pouring your own candles, making your own candles, carving, all that good stuff, all the different types of candles you can use, foot track magic. So we're going to offer smaller seminars of the materials that we teach in 201 in case you can't come on site, so you can take each one of those little programs, separately and online. The only difference is you're not going to be hands-on unless you have your own supplies. However, I think we can probably send out kits for those other smaller classes.
Yeah, we can always.
That'd be a good idea. Yeah. So, always a fun day in the root room. Always laughing at Joseph because I don't ever ask Joseph what to price something. Don't. Because we're just sitting up here looking. We really want to make our prices competitive with the people who are selling the same types of things that we are selling. Keep them fair, but we can't sell things for an exorbitant amount of money because you got to meet the market value. And he's sitting here laughing because we won't even talk about the prices. He just says anything. Oh, $20. And I'll be looking at a $3 piece of something. I'll be like,
I don't actually mean it. I'm just saying it as a joke.
Yeah, he got $20. I just totally understand. Yeah, he thinks it's funny. So y'all, and he was like, I'm telling you, if you like strong incense and you want to step up your game, because I lit this, and he was like, damn, that's strong.
She's trying to banish my evil.
Yes, I'm trying to get rid of all of your negative energies. We're gonna fix your chakras. We're gonna get you together, bro. Yeah, this stuff is amazing. Thank you, Jared. Yeah, Jared, let me give a shout out to one of my resale clients. He's a retailer up in Sandusky, Divine Awakenings. I've read there. I've done a workshop there. His shop is beautiful. His shop is everything. It is just so beautiful. So if you live in the Sandusky, Ohio area, support your sisters, support Gerard. If you live in Columbus, support the Magical Druid, support Bowline Apothecary, and support Blessed Bee, because those are my local merchants. I've got a couple other merchants with witchcraft.com. Tara Michaels owns a store in Tennessee, and I'm sorry, don't have the name on me. And if you do own a store and you would like to sell Big Liz products, hit me up, Liz at biglizconjure.com. Also, hit me up at Liz at biglizconjure.com if you have handmade conjure, root working, magical witchcraft products. Send me good pictures, okay? I want to know what it looks like. I want to see what your spiel is, and then you're going to have to send me a sample, and we're going to talk about pricing. And so I've already got some oils here from my girl Ange. I've got jewelry here from my friends. We still sell 3 Roots Apothecary. That's Matthew's stuff on our website. So we're trying to spread the conjure love. You know, it's 7. Yeah, we got to drop the kid off at band practice and hit the International Grocery Store. So, and I know I look crazy. I'm looking over here. I'm looking over there because this camera's right here. It makes no sense. But anyways, you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to get the stuff that's not on the website already on the website over the weekend. If you have any questions about this video, you can hit me up at Liz at biglizconjure.com or inbox me if you have any questions about any of the things I've shown you, and especially the weekend intensives, because if you have questions about registering, they fill up fast, and I want to answer those for you as soon as possible. I don't want you to wait and the spaces fill up. So you guys have a great day. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Love you too. Hey, April Storm. April Storm made me the most beautiful. Where is that? Where is my holder? Is it over there? Do you see my holder that I had for my hair? April made me 2 lock holders for my hair, and they're beautiful. They're stunning. She's amazing. Thank you, April. And thank you, everybody, for the wonderful birthday wishes. I had a great birthday. Got the best card ever from my daughter and had a really good time. So thank you guys. Love, peace. Afro Grease will be back on later once we get the packaging for the intensive done, so you can see what you're going to get in your box when you show up. Okay? You guys have a great evening and take care.